This is actually the FIU release. I'll give you the link in a moment. But this is the FIU update. Remember, I have that. They just sent out the update of, even though they dated it kind of weirdly. Dated, well, you'll see it, May 15th. It's what's significant about this update is that this is FIU stating FIU's version of the meeting, and you want to see how similar it is to the FDOT's version of the meeting. And it appears with these headshots and all, they're sharing the same images. But I think FDOT didn't include as much information as the as this FIU. I'm not sure. Well, let's look at this. I want to show you this diagonal crack pattern. Both. Okay. Well, obviously this is wrong, so that tells you what's in their mind anyway. But here's the point. It is unclear how the change in distribution of the contact pressure on the bottom surface from being supported like this for several weeks. It was supported like this for several weeks, as they said in the staging area, and no crack. So it says it's unclear. Well, of course, the only thing different is it was transported. No longer has these braces on it, these braces here, and they detension 2 and 11. And the question, those two tie together to being supported on the bottom on the 4 shims. So apparently the way this is supported without being close to it is that it wasn't supported fully. I want to bring up something that I'm waiting for someone else to bring it up, but no one's bringing it up. When you're, I'm sorry, when I say no one's bringing it up, I've been looking for the post-tensioning numbers from FIU. I keep asking them about it, the true as-builts, and that's not being produced. But there's a friction that's created when you setting your post-tensioning when you're in the formwork, and that will give you a false higher reading because it creates more friction. So if they're kips, I wonder if there's something classic like that, something small like that they didn't have enough compression on this on the bottom deck and also the canopy when they post-tension it with the formwork in place before removing the formwork, and after removing the formwork, did they recheck the post-tensioning? That's what I'm looking for, and I can't find any data on that. That's like, a mystery. So they're worrying about could create these top spalls. Question. Okay, we already seen this stuff, most of it. Conclusion and recommendation. The diagonal type cracks in excess of FDOT criteria should be sealed with approved methods and materials, epoxy injection, etc. Now, that just is ridiculous, right? So I won't go that crazy with this. But do you see this, the label on this? Here we go. FIU. It's labeled FIU. And we have 44 pages. Let me pause this and go to one more thing for you here. So I want to show you is that May 6th that FDOT put this out there. This is FDOT, right? About in the coming weeks, court cases and other various investigations will be ongoing, and we want to be respectful of those, blah, blah, blah. And this is where you find their links for this guy here. And if you want to find it, it's f.gov info/co/records.shtm. All right, so we slide on down here and we see the page count. Let me get to it. I've got one other thing to show you. Let me pause it, and it's taking a second to load. Let me pause this. I'll be right back. So as you look at this, is the FDOT's release of the FIU papers. We see that now. And now we've got confirmation of timeline of who's releasing what and what time on timeline to see who's putting the data out there. So we know if got to go back a page. Okay. If I go back a page, we see that this was released on May 6th. and we go back to FIU, we see they came out with it. Let me get you that date. Hold on, this is May 6th, as you can see. And let me pause and get that for you. So pay attention. This one's May 6th, FDOT. And here we have FIU releasing on May 15th. So there was their release is late. And so you can see they're not forthcoming first. When I did this FOIA request, this is what one of the links they sent me. They sent me one other link too, but this is one of the links. And I shared this link with you guys a long time ago, and we tried to see about the video. We couldn't get this thing to load properly, and they pulled a little fast one on us, if you remember that. All right, where none of us could. It was a heck of a file, and weirdly loaded. I'm on a Mac, so I couldn't do it, and you guys helped to look at it, and a couple people wrote me back saying, hey, still don't show the actual collapse. So the police report here we have. Let's jump into that real quickly. All right, guys, I'm going to end the video soon, but I just want to show you something of what police reports do not look like. You make a police report the day of. These guys all making police reports days after. Well, apparently, here's an investigative report on 3/21/28. Last known secured. I'm trying to read a small print here. I guess I could blow the screen up, though, couldn't I? Let's move on. So what I'm going to show you is next. There we go. Back here, down. Okay, that didn't work. All right. Person's age 32. Moving on. Here's your incident report. I call it OCA. Okay. Give me a second here. I'm going to get to it. Let's start with this one. On March 15th. Date time responded 3/21/2018. All right. So here's the date of the time it happened. The report's coming in at this time, 3/21. Let's move on, 8:45 a.m. Let's move on. Next one. Occurred. Date reporting 3/21. You're going to see that nobody has a report of that day. Nobody made a report of that day. In fact, you can start seeing timelines change almost like somebody's helping them, coaching with their same stories. This one happened to be making a report of Roberto Lila, whatever it is, the investigator, on 3/21/2018, 6:27. 3/21. This one happened to be doing it the same day, 1 hour later. How is it by chance everybody's doing the report right about the same time, right? Here it is. This one's doing it 1 hour after that. What is this? Everybody's being called in apparently to the office. Sit down, write your report. Let me tell you what you're going to write. Review it. This is orchestrated. These reports are orchestrated. Look at these timelines. 10:36. Here's 3:26. There's 3:28. These are all orchestrated reports. That's my opinion. None of them were done the day of. I find this very nasty of FIU and the police department showing you where this is going, guys. The link will be down there. You'll have the link. Which is going to be down there under police reports. I want to show you something else, but I'm going to terminate this video and I'll get back to it. Inspection reports we've already seen those long time ago. When I shared them a long time ago when they got accidentally released. All of them are the same. Status quo on that. Let me go ahead and pause this and end it. Take care. Thanks for watching.